Hey everybody. Okay, so I've spent a little bit of time this morning trying to skirt this one save thing. I mean, the game's only $11. I would set up a new account for Steam, bought a copy of the game, only to find out that it was going to use the save attached to this IP or attached to my PC or something. I've been unable, it just wanted to continue off the same save. I mean, right now I'm sitting here realizing that I need to update my bag search because, well, we found a few new bags. There was a few different things I wanted to kind of do separate videos that you really want to start with a new game, clean version. But I didn't want to end this series. I'm not going to be able to do that for a little bit at this point. I don't know. Just kind of... I understand. But I'm still annoyed. If you know what I'm saying. I mean... I don't know. So we are down here in the mine. We're gonna continue on, and more gold. I did see a lot of people talking about a game called The Forest. Now, I've been kind of interested and kind of not. I don't know. You can have 32 players on a server. Or even, I guess, you can mod it out and have 128, but... I do have an old PC here that I was actually considering making into my servers, but it's noisy. And yeah, I mean, we're talking the processor ban is like has a horrible whine to it. Obviously, it's an older PC, so it generates a lot more heat. This is kind of a small room. I will be doing something with it. Got to get it up and running. Got to get something. It's kind of my thing to do, messing around with stuff like that. Probably gonna. I gotta figure out the exact processor in there and then get a replacement for the fan and we'll switch it out. But it's not going to be as quick as I want it to be. And not because it's going to be expensive. No, it's probably going to cost me less than $20, but it's time. That's the thing that we just never seem to have enough of. And you find that out as you get older. Time is more important as days go on. Alright, well, what can we cook up right now? We'll start with one of those. Oh, I do have enough. Oh. So let's pull this out. Let's pull those out. Put these in. It's two of those with one of those. And if you get enough for even. Yep. Now I need. Was it 4 iron bars? Something. We're gonna make a run to the vehicle. It looks like it. Time? Oh, this could be. Coming into the mist. Look at this. When there's mist between you and the wall, you're like realizing it's going to be bad. So I'm going to come down here to do my logout. Now we do this, we save the game, then we log out, we come back in, and all the ore will respawn. I do hope he gets rid of that the ability to do that once he opens the mine up. And I've seen some screenshots of it. I don't have Facebook, and that's where his whole center of dealing with people is, which is really sad because, you know, there's a number of people that have turned away from Facebook. Myself, I never saw the point of it. I kind of got on it at the beginning and went, who cares? And that's been the last I've been on there. But if you click on some links, it can lead you to that page, and they try to throw a splash page up, but you can kind of move things around. You can actually see the actual page, so you can see some of the screenshots. But I can't reply to them and things like that, so it's quite annoying. Just saying, if you ever listen to my video here. I was watching some of my videos the other day, and it's amazing how much stuff this mic picks up. My mouse clicks, my using the buttons on my keyboard. It's a great mic. If anybody ever needs information on it, I'll send it to them. It's a decent mic. I can even put a link in maybe for it on my videos, just to Amazon. And if you buy it through the link, I think, you know, it's one of those things where I can get 20 cents or something stupid for it. But, you know, hey, Amazon's not going to charge you any more or less money if you use the link or don't, so. Okay, it seems like I'm getting a lot more of the copper again. But I really need the iron. That's not against getting, the copper, because the copper is used to make brass, so I'm happy with that, but God, this video must be horrible with the keystrokes. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to do a little breaking down here. Oh, I need to do it over here. This is how. Okay. Now I'm doing multiple stacks so that, it actually saves space. Okay, well, they don't come in here because I was kind of close to the entrance. Not in the entrance, but I was kind of close to it, so. Thinking about this after the fact, that was probably not the smartest place I could have been. Lots of copper this time. Okay, there's a doubles thing here. I'm not sure what I'm going to get, but it's all copper. Like I said, not a bad thing. I think the last build I played, copper was a lot more scarce. It was kind of scary. Okay, so we're at 57. So what was it? What did I do last time? Well, I had 40. Let's see where we are now. Oh. Okay, so 44. So that would have been. So this will be 10. Now the thing is, you want to keep an eye on this, and maybe when you're down in single digits, you just want to destroy it. And I say that because I was doing a few episodes ago God, maybe even 5 episodes ago now. And when I was doing it, you know, it takes all the product away that you're going to break down. And then it broke partway through, and all that product went away. I never got anything for it. So, you know, it is something to keep an eye on. So we're going to do the save again. And keep in mind, I'm only going to do this long enough to get like enough iron. Because I want to get that reload table finished. I've already got my sledgehammer, which is awesome. And I'm not sure. I'm actually thinking I might. I want to try a little experiment. I want to build a couple little shacks and see if I can put different people at different places. You know, because obviously certain areas are better for certain things. And when you're choosing your base, you can only have one base though, I think. So that's kind of a... Yeah. Oop. Yes, this looks like iron. This is good. I know as much rejoicing. No, it's gold. Oh, I hate gold. Oh, this looks like gold again. Yep. Now, a lot of people I know are, you know, I'm not going to take and process the gold. I'm not going to do this with the gold. It's fine. Some guys destroy it. I'm still collecting it. You know, with the weird, ambitious hopes that one day something is done that uses it. It seems to only have 3. That's weird. Did you see that? Alright, when I move the mouse around, I don't want to move because it was doing it right here. It's like at different spots you see different colors. So I'm hoping that's a multi... I hope that means it's a multi-node. Wow, the copper definitely gives out a lot of stuff. Copper seems to be one of the ones that gives out the most. Oh, it's gold on the outside. That's not good. And that's all there is. Oh, that looks like... There we go. Multi-nodes are nice. For no other reason than you're getting more ore and such than what would normally be in a spot. But boy, there is a lot of copper. Should be done, I believe. Okay, what do I got? I got 5. This one will give me 1 more bar. Oh, that's horrible. There is no reason not to work through the night in this mine, so... Okay. except fatigue. I mean, fatigue might be my downfall, and if that's what happens, I'll end up quitting at that point. But until then, I only have 7. Oh no, I have 6 because I need the So. I know I'm dehydrated right now, and I know that as soon as I drink, you know, I will be getting a ton of stamina back. So what I want to do is I want to actually conserve my water intake until there's a reason. Now, something I saw some games I played a number of different survival games over the years, and I couldn't tell you which ones do what, and that's fine. But some of them actually used things like when you ate a can of food, you had the can. And you could, you know, in a game like this, they could easily just consider it scrap metal, and, you know, and maybe it's only like 0.1%. You know, maybe it's only like, you know, a certain weight or a percentage of a scrap metal. That would be fine. I don't know. And then the empty cans laying around is scrap metal that you could find. It wouldn't just be... one of the games I'm thinking of in particular was H1Z1. Did a lot of weird things with the whole metal thing. Cars. You had to use crowbars to break pieces off or something, and you only could get so many an hour or something. You know, stuff would respawn, etc., because it was a multiplayer game. Now I understand the whole sledgehammer thing. That sledgehammer is awesome. I like the idea of the sledgehammer. But to say you get 4 blocks of, you know, 4 ingots of metal off of a car is kind of silly. That's all that's hardly anything. And we're again getting a ton of copper. I don't want to make copper ingots because, well, you know, I want to make brass out of them. Copper again. Okay, I get it. Randomness sometimes happens, right? There's things don't work when you're... Okay, let me break down this. Oh, but it won't come out even. I usually only get 4 off of this, so I'm not going to be too upset. If I get more than that, I won't be picking it up, that's all. It stays, I can pick it up later. And that's all I got, okay. I'm only going to be able to pick up 1 here. And these will be just dropping, that's fine. I'm going to run in here. Oh, there wasn't much in this bottle. Well, it gives me enough stamina to probably break these 2 up. You can break this stuff up and not collect it. Oh, there's 2 here. See, I moved slightly and that one was gold. And that one's gold. Great. Double gold. Just what I didn't need. Pick stuff up to get it out of the wall a little bit. There we go. Now it can be under the block, that's not a problem. Alright. So we're gonna do this one. I'm gonna do 4. Now we started at 25 and now we're down to 15. Okay, so I'm gonna be able to do V4 of this, and that should bring it down to within, it'll be single digits. It should be like 4 or 5%. Yeah, and now I'm just going to destroy this because chances are it's going to break before I use it again. And that'll allow us to pick up some of the stuff. Ooh, and now we're hungry too. Eat that. It says I'm taking damage, but it's in. Ooh. I'm gonna grab these before. I'll leave the ones further down the hall there, but there's one there in the wall. I know I've said it before. I've seen a number of other YouTubers having all kinds of problems with the machine locking up during saves. And I don't experience this. It could be a Windows thing. You know, it could be when it's writing the drive, Windows just like doesn't let anything else happen or something. I don't know. Personally, I use Linux, and it runs nearly flawlessly. I do see that on my videos. I've seen some screen tearing a little bit. It's where like one line doesn't line up with the other and it kind of looks like it's off. I don't see that so much when I'm playing. So that may be more of a video recording problem. Unfortunately, it isn't Windows, which is, you know, obviously a kind of a good thing in some ways, but from the aspect of some of the product that's available, I am pleased with the product I'm using. I've never used Adobe versus this. I couldn't afford Adobe. So this is one of those things where I'm very happy for what I am using. But by the same token, I can't say that I know it's the best product on the market, because I don't know. I've never used the other products. Oh, I'm still gonna have one. Oh, well, I could actually eat another thing. So I'm still running into a problem with space. And what are we for time? Did I see that I had... No, I did not have any components with me. I need components and sticks, and I don't have either. Oh no, did it not spawn that one? Oh no, it did, okay. I'm gonna go outside. I should drink some. I'm gonna drink till I'm done. And we're at 22. So what I want to do is I want to hurry up and get this done before the 24-hour thing, so that No, it's got to go into an empty space. So that when I don't have to log out, maybe it'll just respawn. That is my hope. As far as I know, these can pretty much stack to an unlimited number. Why does that say there's 4? Oh, because I just picked one shot. Okay. I'm thinking I'm going to put some floodlights or something down here. But all that would require a generator, so I mean I'd have to build more than one generator. Okay, so maybe that isn't going to happen. But, you know. Thank you for some zinc. Now give me another stack of brass. I'm hoping this is iron. It's dark now even on my screen, so it's kind of, yeah, it's gold again. Ugh. I know this is kind of silly, but I'm running out of room again. I'm sure. Oh no, I still have 2 spaces. Okay, so we're gonna do this. If I had taken if I use the mortar and pestle, it will pass time and. Ooh, this is really, that was weird. How did that come out? And as much as I wanted to reduce my inventory a little bit, that will not help me. Yeah. I'm going to break this up because it's on the wall. So if it's laying on the ground, it can respawn. And I can build up until I don't have any more. Yeah, okay, so I'm missing 2. That's fine. That's gone. I'm going to break this one up because, again, this will roll down the hill mostly. But this is an awful lot of copper. There we go. All of it rolled. And we're at 22. Alright. So let's get some gold made. There is an awful lot of gold. Let's pick this one up. So yeah, it's dark. What I might do is put a burn barrel or something down here, because that'll give us a little bit of light. I know I'll have to throw wood in it every time I want to use it, but by the same token, it's fine. I mean, it's only gonna, I'm not gonna be down in the mine every day, so. Alright. And this is reducing the amount of stuff in my inventory. Obviously, this is a rather important kind of thing to do. Okay, so now the beginning is past and it's not here. So I guess you can't be in the mine and have it respawn. But I wasn't willing to stand outside and do this. So there you go. Alright, we're gonna do another log out. We're up to 2 bars. Actually, I think I can do the build menu here, so I can be sure that I have enough. What we're looking for is the iron bars for this, not the repair bench. Oh, I only need 2 bars. Oh. I think I already have the copper ingots. I'm only going to need the gears. And the gears are made from the scrap. So in all actuality, if the furnace is done, which it looks like it is, I can leave. Alright. Now, see, I can still move. There's not a real problem. I just don't want to get in the vehicle in the middle of a save. Now, being outside is not inherently a bad thing. Okay, see, I can't see too far ahead, so I'm kind of unsure where the open area is to run to the... Wait a minute, is that the ramp I just came down? Okay, this is the barn. Okay. Now we're kind of on the dirt road. We are where I wanted to be, but it's just not at the place I wanted to be at. Okay, so here's the site. Oops. This is where I go for this, and now we're on the main road. Switch lanes. Yeah, one of the things I wanted to do when I got in, I wanted to check out, I wanted to update the bag video, of course, because we found that bag was up on top of the building. Up on top of the RV over here. But one of the other things I wanted to do was I wanted to actually check that oddball battery that we found. I don't know how many videos ago it was. It was a while. I go back every once in a while. I review a couple videos. Today, I just happened to check that one, and it was like, wait a minute. Whoa. There's the house. We gotta cut a couple trees down up here, make it a little more accessible. Make the road a little wider, because obviously you're, if you're combat driving, you don't want to be running into stuff. I swear we've taken down that swing set before. Is that one of those things that is just going to keep respawning? I mean, that would be kind of awesome, but, ooh. does it say? Oh, because I have the other ones in the back of the car. Okay. I should have just hit the loot all, huh? Probably would have taken less time. And there we have it, folks. We can now make ammunition. So, of course, one of the first things I need to do... Oh, I'd have to upgrade it? What's level 2 gonna cost me? 6 bars. And 6 bars of iron and 6 more gears. That's gonna be tough. Okay, so this is the ammunition I need to make. 45 caliber. Okay. So I make that. And then I can give Scott 1 bullet and an M4. And you think the shotgun is funny? They'll be running around with a machine gun. Alright. I have no ammo in this. Why am I carrying it? Well, there you go, folks. We have an M4. Alright, so we have a stacking limit. 64. Don't tell anybody, this is where I hide my gold. Who'd ever look in the kitchen cabinet, right? Alright, so now we're going to try to get, I'm thinking 5 hours of sleep. Our fatigue bar is only halfway, so I'm going to give it another 3 hours and see. Today is about getting myself back. Alright. Did I leave this door open? Oh, Scott, hey, just the guy I need to talk to. 2. Give me the shotgun back. Huh? No, I need the shotgun back. Give me a bullet. There's your bullet. Consider this a promotion. He seemed pretty happy with with getting an M4. That was almost a smile I saw on his face. I know I'm going to need the gates eventually, but this is really annoying having them open all the time. I don't quite line up the way I wanted them to. Yeah, it's kind of like a dented in area. So what are we going to build today? Well, we're going to go build... We need the ladder one. Spinning around. Now, I kind of wish he would have this so it would snap together. Kind of like he does with the other. I'm going to put this a little bit out to the front. You know, because I want this to be working back to that, to where it was before. Something I'm thinking I'm going to build like right in this area right here is going to be a fenced in area, so that we, you know, so Scott doesn't like get stuck. I'm going to put a fence around it, and so the chicken and so Bobby doesn't go eat it all. And we're going to try raising some I've got the tomato seeds. What I might do is actually make a table first and put the table right here. Actually, let's do that. Where is the whole new gardening thing? Is the gardening table on this? Because you build it. Oh, it's under the farming thing, isn't it? Under pots. Yeah, this. Okay, so I might do the big garden box. Alright. So I need 15 nails, 20 lumber, and then 50 things of sand. Alright. That's not a problem. I did take in, the bags take a lot of space, a lot of cloth, but I think you'll only need one, and then you just keep putting the sand in. We're going to test that theory first, because I'm not building something that takes 50 if I'm going to have to make 50 bags of sand. Alright. No, I want the soil sacks. Where do I make the soil sacks? It's not there, it's not... Oh, I want to make one of those too, because I used the shield in one of the other series, and it was awesome. It was... Here we are, 6-1. It was great. Alright, so what was it? It was... here. Right. See, I think this is going to be more like, well, I don't know, like it's a container. Kind of like one of these bottles. When you empty it, it's empty. When it's full, it's full. It's using, you may use it to transfer stuff. Okay, so this can go here. This should go in the other one. Come on. Because those pieces can make, yeah. I got my shovel. do not have my shovel. Where is my shovel? I think my shovel's in the shed. I wish they, you know, one of the things, I keep having these wishes. I wish I could have a sit down with this guy for a little while, that working on this game, have a conversation, because there's stuff I'd like to kind of bounce off of him and find out what he's thinking. What's happening? Okay, it's filling. That's awesome. Okay, we're at 10. I think that's probably, seeing as there's a nice round number, I bet that's the level. Oh, it's only, okay. I'm saying added, so. Now people, the other reason I really wanted to try this, some people have said they found, seeds this way. I'd love to find corn seeds this way. And all you need is enough to make one plant. Because the harvest from one plant is like 2 things of corn and some seeds. And then you can take one of the ears of corn and actually get seeds off of it. You can, you know, do the breakdown thing. So I am really hoping to find some corn seeds, because that way we can start making feed, and then maybe between the corn seeds and which would then allow me to feed the chicken, and then maybe we could okay, so now we're full. And unfortunately, I don't seem to have any seeds. So that was not successful. Alright. Well, you know, as I said, that would be an awesome thing to get. Do I expect it? No. I expect to have to find corn seeds in like a bandit camp. Okay, where can... Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. So that will give me that. I don't have enough iron to do anything with, and I can put this over here. So those will give me those. This is all going to have to go in here, unfortunately. Actually, what's in this suitcase? Anything? No. I really need to get more zinc. That's my big thing right now, is to get more zinc. Because that's an awful lot of copper without zinc. Okay. Oh, you know what I need to do? I've got one saw here. Do I have another saw? If I have another saw, I'm thinking... Yes, I do. Alright, so I'm going to give my saw to... Scott. Let's go with 3. Sure. Why don't you cut down trees? I'm gonna have him pick up all the leaves too. Alright. I'm gonna have him pick up the leaves. I know there's just the bark doesn't come off anymore or something. When he does it, it doesn't come off. I need to drink something. I'm trying to decide where to put all this. Oh, this ore. I'm gonna put this in the tool bag, obviously. That's the smartest place to put that. Oh, I've got some wood here. I can do this. I need to get some nails made. I'll grab those and grab that, and I'll make nails out of all that. I'm afraid to go around back and see how much he's cut down already. I know it's a ridiculous amount. This is just nuts. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is finish this. Alright. Now, 4 of these equals like 1 bear steak. So, you know, unfortunately, it takes up a lot more room. You would think dried it would take less room, but it doesn't. It takes more. Scott, man, I need you to do something, man. Is there a way to do it here? what I want is to put all this in here. Gonna see if Scott can make me some lumber. I haven't quite figured out all the how to make them do things. So probably have to have a saw in my inventory. Let's see if we can. Wait a minute. He now has the saw, so maybe if I put this stuff here. Still have to have the thing. On the roof, that's good. He does get them in some really unusual positions, I do have to say. Okay, we're getting down to the end of the day again. So how long is this going to take? 13 minutes. Yeah, we'll spend the 13 minutes. Speaking of which, I think I forgot to set the timer again, so we're just going to wing this. Okay, so Scott's using this door now. He's figured out to come in and out of here, which is bad. I wish there were numbers. Locks would be a wonderful thing. Okay, I'm getting hungry. Hold on. Eat 2 of these. And then drink some more liquid before nap. Of course I heard something. Let's go see if Scott's been hunting. Well, I think he has. I'll put these in here. We're actually going to take this out, and we're going to take this out. Now, another thing, like, just getting back to the whole H1Z1 thing, they actually had, like, plastic bottles were common. You could find them everywhere. I mean, to the point it was annoying. But when you think about it, what they did is you used them as a source of plastic, because you needed plastic to make stuff. So it was kind of a resource. So that would be an interesting twist on things. Now, was it a perfect game? Hell no. but it was a good game. So there were things that I think would be cool if he implemented. I like the crafting a lot better in this game. Absolutely no lie. Oh, I need that. So I will need 11 of these. Of course, that would make me what, almost 200 shells. But wow. Alright, so I guess we're going to go break up some vehicles. Scott, you madman, let's just have a little bit of a conversation now. I need you to do some work. Oh, no. He needs to go back number. Look at that. He's got me 25 straw of those already. So what we're going to do is assign some work. Cut down trees. Can only let them do it for 3 hours. But when I come back, there shouldn't be a whole lot of trees standing. Alright. I'm gonna go up the other way. We're gonna go towards the neighborhood. Hopefully we'll find... Ooh, whoa. Don't lose control of the car. Hopefully we'll find a... some of those vehicles respawn down here. You know, the camper does, so... having the camper respawning is a nice thing. I wonder if it's just these campers always respawn. That would be kind of cool because it only seems to be on a few days. Wait, I think this car respawned too, didn't it? Or is this one not? No, this one's pretty cool. Because I know I cleared all these before. I'm not sure if I cleared them a second time. This is day number 25. Yep, stuff fell in here. Now, if I remember right, there's a couple more cars over on the other side here. Oh, a lot of that stuff doesn't respawn, which is sad. Oh, we cut that tree up, didn't we? These do respawn. I can't say these respawn. I can't be absolutely positive I took these out last time. I know I thought about it. But we get sidetracked sometimes, don't we? Did that just like go falling? Oh, that's weird. Like as soon as I touched it, it went flying somewhere. Don't remember how many it takes to make an ingot. And I know I need ingots for a couple things. I need ingots for those, and I need ingots to make more gears. It's going to take a lot of gears to make the what do you call it there? The generator, so I'm hoping. Whoa. Thank you for warning me. I mean, for the cost of these arrows, absolutely worth it. Another thing that could be done, I'm just saying, would be to make arrows sticking out of, you know, once an arrow is in a infected, when you go to loot the infected, you can grab the arrow. It'd just be part of the loot at that point. You know, maybe not the easiest thing to implement, and I don't know. Come on, flip over. There we go. There we are. Ooh, equipment. Just equipment. There we go. I don't know if that actually does anything. Oh. Oh. Okay, I've got to come back here. Maybe I don't. Okay. Open this up, put everything in. That is full. That won't stack. Pick it up. Got a couple more cans I can put in there. Now we're gonna go back inside, check it out. This is where I wish I had my shotgun with me. Oop, a locked door. Those have been really bad since this last patch. Really bad. And I've been lucky. I've actually found stuff in most of them. I've seen lots of video where people just aren't finding anything, where it's completely void of stuff. See, here's some revolver ammunition. Ooh, and there's a revolver. Freaking awesome. Okay, I take it all back. It's a really good door. Okay, so this wasn't going to be a loot run, and it just turned into being an awesome loot run. I came out to get a few pieces of metal, and that isn't a tire, is it? Well, it's a tire, but it's not one that we can use. Okay, that's what I was looking for. So now I can actually create a couple bag spaces by going blink and then 24 out and then reload. Okay, even the animation for that is sweet. Okay, while running, I am able to put my weapon away even though I'm carrying the suitcase. This guy is actually, you know, the animations and stuff are pretty cool. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to leave the suitcase here, but wasn't there 30 matches before? Oh, I see. I had matches. Okay. So maybe what I want to do is this and this. I'm putting partial stacks over Y because why not? Gives me the ability to get the most product out of it. It's only 7:30. We are going to head up a little bit. Now, one thing I have noticed is that we have bandits around here more than we used to. I think what he's done, and if he's done it, well, I think he's genius. He's made it so the bandits leave their camps and search for stuff. Which is absolutely perfect. And it throws you off the first couple times you run into them. Someplace other than one of the bandit camps. You're like, because initially I thought, you know, when I saw them at the military base at that big intersection, you know, the big military I don't know, rescue site for lack of any other term. You know, look at that right there. So they're at this house right now. There's one. If I already had the sniper rifle, I'd be taking these guys out. But I don't. Alright. sure where he went. He may have a patrol that goes inside, he may not, I don't know. One of two things is going to happen. He's going to surprise the shit out of me and kill me. Or he's probably despawned. And like they've gone back to their camp. And now that I've started making alcohol, those are going to be more important. Oh, look at that. So that was like between 7 and 7:30, or 7:30 and 8 o'clock. So what I'm thinking is possibly these guys are in here at specific times. We're going to check it again later, but that would be cool. Because then it'd be interesting to hit their base during that period of time and see what happens. Okay, so the side-by-sides, there's actually different things in them. Okay, so we're going to try using a lockpick. And it opens. Did it consume the lockpick? Yes, it did. But we have ammunition. candy bar. Not the best of things. Ooh, wait, what? A ceiling that doesn't quite match up. Yeah. I think more junk just in garages would be awesome. You know, like, I don't know, the spare tire, the extra battery, that kind of thing. Putting appropriate stuff in the appropriate places. I think that could be a lot more interesting. But I mean, like I said, you know, remember, we're still in alpha. Okay, so I looted everything out of this. I'm just double checking it to make sure nothing's respawned. And nothing has. I think I'm gonna... Whoa. Did I just may have crashed. Nope, there we are. Okay. After that successful run, we're definitely saving. I'm gonna head back, see if I can get see how much ammunition I can make from what I just looted. I now have the big old 357. It says I'm starving, which is kind of a bad thing. Oh, as far as fuel, one of the people I watched actually filled up a vehicle. I mean, filled it up. They got it up to 50 liters in the tank. And that's what it took. And that was almost a major horrific accident. I was a little out of control there and unable to stop or turn. Now, we did have him cutting trees for 3 hours. So let's... I see there's not a lot of trees around. He doesn't go back to the same area. Maybe he needs to be in this area when he starts to have that happen. Alright. One of the things I think I'm going to do is make sure that if he doesn't do it, I will do it, is to cut a road out so that I can come straight in this way. So I'll need to cut these trees out. Now, if you were with me, I think it was season 2 or series 2? Season, yeah. So not a TV station from freaking the US. But during series 2, I tried, was it 2 or was it 3? I tried to, it was 3 because I decided I was going to actually... Okay, let's see what you got. No, you got some leaves. And we're going to have you... Oh. So, like, if I got you armor, you could protect yourself. See what I got, Scott? Bet you want one. Where I built, they had a bunch of stumps, and that was like part of what it looked like. So I tried to remove them, and I was able to remove most of them. So I built there, and it didn't take very long. But all the stumps came back. So it kind of frustrated me, and we could have packed up and moved, but I was just I was annoyed. So we started a new season. And I do like, you know, I think in between I did a couple of videos, you know, gathering certain things, you know, making it so that it was clear as to where to find things, and you know, those videos have to be made too. And that's the one thing I'm sad about. I wish I could start a new game without saving it. I wonder if I could. No, it says specifically that you will lose all of your progress when you start the new game. Not when you save it, but when you start. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, this is all the revolver ammunition. I have a lot of revolver ammunition. Not so much of that, and this is for the M4. Which is nice. We're starting to build that back up. I said 4 grenades. Why aren't they stacking? Oh, they do stack. 4 grenades. Alright. I have a bit of meat. And I'm still thinking I'm going to have to go get the bear pretty soon. Because we're going to have to start getting fat and such. I tend to eat these only because they take up more room than they're worth. Candy bars don't stack. Now, if candy bars stack, that would be different. But they don't. Yeah, we're gonna do this because the tomato sauce really isn't worth it. Gives you some. I'm not saying it doesn't, but alright. The reason I have him grabbing leaves is at some point we may need more at some point we may need more Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked while I'm doing this. We might need more lashing. And lashing uses a lot of leaves and it uses a lot of bark. So you can never have enough leaves. Is I guess the way to look at that. Oh, I could park one of the. Okay, so one of the things we're going to do right now is I think we're going to go after a car. Or do I have a box that I'm not using? I have a box I'm not using. You know that? So maybe we actually have a couple of military boxes that we're not using. They stack up really nice. And technically, even this one is used by for all of that. So what we're going to do here, you know what I'm regretting right now? I should have put the blacksmithing set up inside the garage. Lesson learned, because if it was inside, you know, obviously it's not going to smoke us out or anything, but if it was inside, we could store all my crafting stuff inside. Let me close this door. Yep. Next time, we're going to build it right here. Or maybe we'll put that right here. I don't know. Because it does take up quite a bit of room. This box has tools in it. These in here. Go, Scott, go. Basic wood arrows, okay. See if I can go by this, but I doubt I'm going to be able to. Most of that. Sound like gunfire is comforting. Yep, I think going with the and giving him that machine gun was a good idea. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is just stick them right in here. I mean, ooh, shoot, I need to put that thing away. Because, guess what? You know, you can... in the bottom. Doesn't hold as much as I'd like, but it holds a bit. Please hold one more row. Alright, so we need to build the generator. Yep, and you know what? I think the generator I am going to put in here. That's the thing I gotta figure out, is what is the distance for the generator? 30 meters. Okay, we need to have some way of measuring meters here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to guess that putting the generator right here would probably be a good idea. Oh, we don't need a lot. We just need gears. That's okay. Okay, what do we have in back here? So we really didn't get enough. If I go over here, what's it gonna take? I'll get more of this. More of that, that's nice. Okay, so if I put 8 in, that's gonna get me 4. For a gear, I need 4. So I need, what was it, 6 stacks? I need 6 stacks of metal for that. And then I'm gonna need, wow, that is a lot of stuff. Do we have anything in the other car? Let me go around and check. We have to open the gate to get in here. Alright. What do I have in the back? I don't think I had, or was I had in the back. I have 8 more. There we are. So that's 2 of my 6 stacks just to make the generator. Actually, not even, because I haven't used what I needed to make the generator, to, you know, to directly use. Okay. So I have 1 stack towards my 6. This is horrible. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 stacks towards my 6. That's not so bad. Well, it's really not. I need one more stack. Alright, what we're going to do is actually pull all these out. I know it's going to take a long time, but I'm going to actually do these this way. Well, a long time. That's an hour and a half of time. And we're on accelerated time, so there you go. And I'm starving, so I better eat some stuff. And this video is turned into mega long. So what I'm going to do is we're going to log out, save the game, and, you know, make another episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you don't, if you aren't subscribed yet, maybe you want to subscribe. And yes, I know you can hear the chair and everything. This mic picks up everything. Maybe I need to turn the gain down a little bit. Alright. Oh, we'll see you shortly.